Alright guys, so the topic of the day is malls, subtopic Santas and cops. I got about 6 jokes or so written in about 8 minutes. When is it too old to go see Santa? Like, back when I was like 16, I was just like smoking with my friends, we were just like, let's go see Santa at the mall, that'd be really awesome. So we thought it would be a good idea. We go there, we show up, I sit on Santa's lap, and he didn't ask me what I wanted for Christmas, so we were just like looking at each other, and I was like, this is really awkward. And he's like, you smell like marijuana. You're on the naughty list for sure. And I'm like, shit, how am I going to get out of this one? So I pull out $20, secretly and start sliding it to him, and I was like, does this get me on the nice list? And he sees it and takes it out of my hand, and as soon as he does, I grab his wrist and lift it all up in the air, and you can see him holding $20, and I'm like, he just tried to give me $20 to get me to go home with him. Expecting the parents to start freaking out. And they're like, this dude looks over at me and he's like, what do you think you're worth, $40? I was just, what is America coming to? I always wanted to dress up as Santa and go to the mall while Santa's there. And be like, he's a faker, I'm the real Santa. And just seeing what the kids do. Another thing I wanted to do was, how they have those presents that are all wrapped up? I always wanted to dress up as an elf and just grab all the presents and start handing them out to the kids because they're just empty cardboard boxes and just watching the kid's face going from super happy they just got a present to opening up nothing. I don't know if that's mean or not. You know how they have those condom dispensers at the mall in the bathrooms? Well, the place I grew up was so ghetto it was hooker dispensers, just saving 5 cents each. So, mall cops, I love seeing them riding around on those little scooter things that they have with, a children's-sized helmet on, just, squishing their head. What are they called? A bidet? No, that's not right. Oh, a Segway. Segway, yeah, I love seeing them just, cruising around, falling off sometimes. But I watched this kid book it out of the candy store, and then this mall cop comes out of nowhere all Fast and Furious style, drifting around planners and stuff. And he's catching up on this kid, and last second he ditches the Segway, dives on this kid, just tackles him, and reaches into his pocket and pulls out 5 gummy worms. And I'm just like, wow. And he looks over at me like, yeah, man, I should be on TV like Cops or something. And I was like, you just broke his collar phone for $1.50 in candy. There's pocket lint on those gummy worms. Are you gonna stick them back in the jar? What was the whole point of that? I actually looked into seeing what it took to become a mall cop. So I go up to the little thing there in the middle of the mall, and I was like, so what are the qualifications? And this lady sits me down and she's like, well, you got to be 35 years or older. You got to graduate from high school. You got to have at least 3 years experience at McDonald's, and you got to have at least 1 year experience on food stamps. And I was like, well, those don't all apply to me, but I have slept with somebody older than 35. I seen a high school on TV one time. I have worked at McDonald's before, and I have been on food stamps before, so you think we can, work something out? What if we come up with, a secret handshake and I add you on MySpace? Will that work? And she's like, well, I'm a pretty lonely woman. And I was like, starting to get a little scared. And I was like, what do you want to go to Olive Garden or something? And they got unlimited soup salads and breadsticks. And she's like, I'd rather take you back to my house. I'll bring the salad, you bring the soup and the breadsticks. And I'm like, whoa, Olive Garden might be a little bit more fun. It's unlimited there. You can have breadsticks for hours. Mine only lasts 20 minutes. Alright guys.